The wedding guests thought I fainted. The priest stopped speaking. My fiancé whispered my name in panic. But the truth was much worse. I had just learned something that made marrying him impossible. I'm a 26-year-old woman, and until that moment, I believed I was about to marry the love of my life. We'd been together for 4 years. He was kind, patient, and everything I thought I deserved. Our wedding wasn't extravagant, but it was meaningful. We paid for most of it ourselves. Months of planning, years of dreaming. The only difficult part was his mother. From the moment I met her, she made it clear. I wasn't what she wanted for her son. She was polite in public, cold in private. Passive-aggressive comments, helpful suggestions, backhanded compliments. My fiancé always said, "That's just how she is. She'll come around." I believed him. The morning of the wedding was stressful but exciting. Hair, makeup, laughter, tears. My mom cried when she saw me in my dress. I felt beautiful, confident, ready. Then, just minutes before the ceremony, my future mother-in-law asked to speak to me alone. I assumed it was nerves. Maybe she wanted to wish me luck. We stepped into a small room behind the hall. She closed the door. Her smile disappeared. She looked at me and said, "I think you deserve to know the truth before you walk down that aisle." My stomach dropped. She pulled out her phone and showed me a message thread. At first, I didn't understand what I was looking at. Then I saw his name. Messages. Old ones. Months old. Flirting. Late-night texts. Inside jokes. Heart emojis. Between my fiancé and his ex. I laughed nervously and said, "That's fake." She shook her head. I wish it was. She told me he had been meeting his ex for closure. That he still talked to her. That he had doubts. That he once told his ex he was not sure about marrying me. My legs felt weak. I asked why she was telling me this now. She replied calmly, "Because once you're married, it's too late." I didn't know whether to scream, cry, or throw up. I confronted my fiancé immediately, right before the ceremony. Guests were seated, music ready, everyone waiting. I showed him the messages. His face went pale. He didn't deny it. He said it was complicated, that it didn't mean anything, that he was confused at the time. I asked him one question. "Were you ever going to tell me?" He stayed silent. That silence was my answer. The priest announced it was time. Everyone stood. And that's when I stopped the wedding. I turned to the guests and said with a shaking voice, "I'm sorry, but this wedding is not happening." Gasps filled the room. My mother started crying. His father stood up in shock. His mother watched silently, almost satisfied. My fiancé begged me to talk privately. I refused. I handed him the ring and walked out. The aftermath was brutal. People said I should have handled it later, that I embarrassed him, that I ruined months of planning. But here's the twist no one talks about. 2 weeks later, I found out the truth. His mother didn't show me those messages to protect me. She showed me because she hoped I'd leave. She later admitted she never wanted him to marry me and thought revealing the messages on my wedding day would solve the problem. And the worst part? My fiancé knew his mother hated me. He knew she was capable of this, and he still didn't tell me the truth earlier. Now my ex says I overreacted. His family says I owe everyone an apology. Some friends say I should have gone through with it and dealt with it later. But I keep asking myself one thing. If I had ignored the truth that day, would I have been signing up for a lifetime of lies? So tell me, Reddit, AET, for canceling my wedding in the middle of the ceremony after discovering the truth?